Get in there, lady. If you want to take a minute to have a drink.
A few minutes, yeah.
All right, then get Kyle in there. Kyle, you're fucking wound up. 10-minute podcast, not our name. The Doug Stanhope mini casts from Daytona. We'll call it that because there is a 10-minute podcast that someone got upset that we kept saying, we're doing 10-minute podcasts all week. Well, there's a 10-minute podcast. That's the name of their podcast. So we're not trying to adopt them. We're short podcast from Daytona after the weekend is done on a bloody Easter Sunday. Sunday bloody. Kyle, Ruse.
Hey. I still don't have my fucking voice back yet.
Well, that's good. It's good for the podcast.
I just woke up next to Ruse, so it's been a rough morning.
Oh,
Doug, do you remember making out
in the same bed?
Do you remember making out with that autistic kid yesterday?
Yeah, the retarded kid. Yes, I go. Wow, that would be the weirdest bust because we keep thinking we don't want to get busted in Daytona, and that would that this morning I go. I kind of raped a retarded kid's mouth with my mouth,
And
But that's
just,
legal.
and he
in
goes,
Florida,
"I've
though.
never kissed a boy or a girl." I go, "You're gonna kiss me right now," and so I raped a tardive dyskinesian.
You did.
Didn't you guys like rinse your mouths out with vodka and spit it right on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow, geez, you have a better memory than me, but I do have recall.
I think I videoed it.
I do remember him going in for the kiss the third time, so maybe you turned him gay retard.
Hey, you know what? I'll back my play. If that guy needs to get married to get into the country from Mongolia. Thank you, delayed reaction. Tardive dyskinesia is actually not retarded at all. That's the fucking mouth thing. Oh my God, that's the one that makes me crazy. Heath Ledger and Batman, we talked about it. Anyway, Kyle Ruse, comic and tattoo artist.
Yeah.
That's a fucking hook.
Yeah, that's a
Hey,
great
I'm
one.
going to tattoo you and then make you laugh.
He told me he made more money off his tattoos here than in his whole career in comedy.
That's why I had drugs yesterday. It's because I worked. It's awesome. I can support a habit and ruin lives.
What Andy told me about you in Andy Andrist terminology. There's a guy and he's tattoos and the abortion, the fucking, Eric Clapton, and I had no idea what he's talking about because he talks in these loops of circles like he's coming out of a lucid dream all the time. But then you tweeted the tattoo. It's a bit from No Refunds about if I saw my abortion
in heaven.
Yeah. Would you know my name? I know that was a punchline. If I saw you in heaven.
It's got a scowl, too.
You made a tattoo of a dagger through an abortion's head with the banner that says, would you know my name?
Yeah, it's a dude from Gainesville that came out here for the weekend.
I saw that last night, right? That's the one you showed me.
He met us in Gainesville and was like, we were just talking, and he's like, I want to get tattooed by. I was like, you should get this, just fucking around. And the dude was like, yeah, and I'll pay you. So I was like, cool.
Oh, wait. Now, okay, creeper memory. I remember I asked you, where's that dude? And then I don't remember seeing him until now where he goes, and I put the year of the abortion on the banner.
1999.
I still don't remember him. Oh, wait.
Chad had a picture.
Chad showed me that. Oh, you want to see how fucked up you were last night? He showed me that picture of me, but you cropped me out of it in that one. Thank you.
That's a lot better than the actual picture of the baby on your chest.
I think I have a picture of you holding that guy's bloody leg.
Yeah, no, that's the picture.
Fuck.
He just cropped me out of it. Yeah.
Oh, god damn.
So, the only way to Photoshop Stanhope more sober in that picture is to put X's over his eyes.
All right. Obviously, not obviously, but I would assume you've been doing tattoo work longer than you've been doing comedy.
Yeah, I'm doing tattoos for like 10 years and comedy for like 5.
All right. how does a tattoo artist get started? Like, that's a tough open mic.
I was funny at the office. He's funny at the office.
I had the best doodles in the cubicles. Nah, I just fucking...
Who's the first guy? Were you in prison, the first guy that let you do a tattoo? Because that's the only place I can... Oh, it's your first time? Hey, go ahead, try me.
It's weird, like, tattooing. People, like, try to get shit for free all the time. And when you start, you basically can just... It was a MySpace at the time. Like, who wants to get free tats? Because the dude who taught me finally said I was ready. And your fucking friends just line up.
Never thought free. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Free.
No refunds.
Fucking perfect.
And
I always thought, like, who would be willing to... Oh, it's free. Fuck yeah.
Don't you, like, start
Drunk
off-
on the beach? We'll do it for free.
But don't you like start off on like a navel orange or a canned ham or
Pig
something?
ears.
Pig ears, yeah.
Yeah, I used to have to go to the south side of St. Pete to the Hood and get pig ears. Sounded expensive.
And you'd practice on that until because it's like an apprenticeship, right?
Yeah.
You get into a shop,
That was very funny. Sounded expensive. That was very
Yeah.
quick.
but you get in with someone who
Yeah, they
come-
scrub
hang around
toilets for
Yeah.
months and hang out and fucking walk their dogs and wash their car. And then they're like, hey, you want to learn something? You're basically just somebody's prison bitch at a shop for a couple of years and then you start learning. But it's hard, though. Like, we have people that try to come in all the time. They're like, I want to apprentice. And we're just like, leave, fag.
It's like a 70s
And if they don't
kung
come
fu
back,
movie.
then you know they don't want it. So you're kind
It's
of an
kind of like
asshole.
Fight Club. You
Yeah.
have to spend 3 days on the porch before we let you in.
Like, we have an apprentice now. It's the first kid that I've ever actually helped teach. His name's Ty. He's a little bitch. And we were fucking dicks to this kid for months, and he just kept coming back. And then we handed him a broom, and we're like, all right, you can stay.
First of all, you have a tattoo on your face,
an
which
umbrella.
is commitment.
And like the back of my head
But
and shit, too.
it's not a teardrop,
an
obviously.
umbrella.
but to someone initially, it could look like a teardrop.
Yeah.
Did you think about that? Like, did you have to
No.
kill a guy
This was like a split
after the
decision.
fact? Where someone called your bluff? Hey, if you didn't kill a guy, no, it's an umbrella, but I'll go kill a guy just so you don't beat me up.
I could kill one. I could. I just don't.
You have to
want
kill
to.
a guy with an umbrella.
I killed Mary Poppins. I'm David Tell.
Hey, you know, it'd be a cool tattoo. What about like a flying skull's fucking a pussy? You know? Huh?
What about Bill Burr as a firefly? That would be I'm going to get that tattooed on me when I get back. That's commitment. In a jar with a banner that says, it's great.
So, again, Kyle Ruse, R-U-S-E.
Yeah.
I thought Andy was fucking it up. He didn't know how to pronounce Rouse. And I was like, oh, it's another guy named Rouse because he was talking in the...
I've been called Kyle
Fumbly
Rouse all
tongue.
weekend.
And you're based out of here?
I live in St. Pete, just across the road.
Ah,
Yeah.
T-Bird.
Yeah, we were talking about Treasure Island as our favorite place to
Yeah,
go.
I live about 5 minutes from there.
The Thunderbird.
Yeah, I know the
What's it?
Ricky T's.
Icky Woo Woos.
Icky Woo Woo's
Oh,
Tiki
ever-
Bar at
Icky
the
Woo's
Thunderbird.
is
the
the
Thunderbird.
beach or the bar that's in between the beach and the pool.
Every time I go out there, I stay a little farther up where it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Now, as a tattoo artist, do you do the swastikas or do you draw the line?
I don't do any
that's a good
like
question.
I don't do any gang related tattoos or anything like that.
Does there a sign up there? No.
No, you just honestly people usually like the way it is now. It's changed a lot. Like I don't get to tattoo in the cool times like my boss did in the day when it was all fucking hard ass. Like now it's a lot of like butterflies and shit like that. It's not tough like it was back in the day at all.
So you probably do more flash art than
A lot
And,
of
like,
a lot of
crazy
dumb
stuff.
shit from Pinterest. Like Pinterest is like the fucking tits for soccer moms now.
Do you know any guys who do the swastikas tattoos?
I know dudes that have them. Yeah, like
There has to be a people
Did they
approved.
say-
You can get in trouble if you illegally
I
tattoo a
like
swastika
how they say
on
it's
somebody.
not racist. That's my culture or something.
Yeah.
well, there's the Tibetan one, which is the other way, which is good luck, which is who Hitler stole.
Well,
from,
come on,
'cause he
that's-
wasn't original. Art student stole somebody else's fucking symbol.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead. Illegally
You got to have people authorized to do political ink, they call it. You can't do, only certain people can get a swastika, or the fucking mean guys will fucking get you. And you can't give people swastikas unless you've been authorized to give people swastikas.
Well, that's like the biker gang tattoos and shit. Like, if you don't have, like, you know, fucking an okay from some higher up and you get a biker gang tattoo, like, they will torch that shit off of you. I'm safe in that situation because I just did it, but like the dude I work for used to fucking be real hooked up in the biker gangs back in the day, and he's told us some fucking stories about people like boiling knives and burning tattoos off and torching them off. Gangland. All kinds of cool shit. Yeah.
Did you ever help to cover up a gang tattoo or a swastika?
Yeah, I actually
which is my girlfriend's name, Swastika.
Swastika. It's a
I covered up a Crips tat on a 17-year-old kid, and like may have saved this kid's life.
Cool.
Yeah, I just put some fucking dark roses over it, and like, you know, he's no longer in a gang, but like he had moved, had this bad tattoo. He was 17.
I'm guessing black.
No, he's in the fucking Black Roses now.
Way harder than the Crips.
Why would you immediately guess he was black, Junior?
Well, you know, the roses.
You know what I hate? Black guys with tattoos. It's Otto and George.
Oh, is it?
Otto and George, he goes, you know what I hate? Black guys with tattoos. It's a ventriloquist act. And the pubs, he goes, hey, brother, you want to see my tattoo? You want to see my tattoo? No, I can't see your tattoo. You should have done it in whiteout, you filthy circus ape. Well, you can't talk to the nice people like that, George. You got to be nice.
It's a spot on Otto and George.
Well, you do look like Otto, but
Someone, I don't know if we ever gave credit. Someone sent me a George T-shirt from Otto and George. It's just George the puppet in this kind of Twilight Zone looking thing. And it's a black T-shirt, which I don't normally wear, but I've been sleeping in it a lot, trying to wear it out. I want it to be 10 years old quick. So, yeah, thank you, whoever sent me that. Nice person. Is that 10 minutes? That's 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes with tattoo artist and genius comic with the umbrella under his eye.
You on social media, Kyle?
he's funny though. He's funny though.
Thanks, Junior.
Plug yourself.
It says at Kyle_Ruse, and my tattoo stuff's on Instagram at BNDK727.
AutoandGeorge.com if you want a shirt. It might have.
Something like that.
That's 10 minutes. Shout out to the 10 Minute Podcast for stealing your thunder.